These are the two 81 Hunter originals that I have for my garage. I restored them a long time ago, about almost 10 years ago. And when I took them down and put them in the garage, the paint started to peel, and it started to have a little slight surface rust on the motor and the down rod. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean them up. But first, before I take them down and redo them, I'm going to run them and go through both speeds on both fans. Now, please don't leave obvious comments in the comment section. I know the blades are bent, or warped I should say, and I know at least this one's going to be off balance. So, here's high on both of them. One set. And here's the next set. As you can see right here, it was originally with the horseshoe brackets. That's when I used to balance the blades before. I just sent them off as a set. So pride back then. It's missing the blades must be 7 feet from floor sticker. Unless I missed it. else that has it. Little sticker that says made in Taiwan, which doesn't really surprise me because I noticed some of the early Hunter originals, the rotors, like the ones that I restored, you know, from over the years. I know some of the rotors in some Hunters from the early 80s, it actually has Taiwan embedded in the cast on the rotor. Here's a sticker. Blades must be at least 7 feet from the floor. Here's another interesting fact about this. Ever since I was a kid, I mean, I must have really paid attention to this because I don't think too many people have. But for some reason, at least 9 out of 10 times I would come across a Hunter original with a bent blade bracket, it is usually the blade that's got the sticker on it. Don't know why. Don't know why. Just does. Have no idea why. As you can see, these are a set. So I'm not going to mix up the sets. Very nice. Okay, what I like to do before putting the new blades on these brackets is I like to just take the brackets themselves and put them on the motor, spin it, and look on the side of it, make sure that they're all in the same alignment. That way I'll know that the blade brackets are straight, and chances are the blades will be straight too, because none of the blades are warped. So instead of putting the blades on and doing this, I'll just do it like right here. As you see, I spun it by hand. There is one that is slightly out of alignment, so I'm gonna just be tweaking with that a little bit, and it should be fine. And I'm gonna do the same thing with that fan back there. As you can see, I got it. I could do a little bit more. It's not really going to make that big of a difference, but you know, I'm just OCD that way. So. Okay, I think I got it. Alright, the newer blades look really good on it so far. Let's see how it runs now. Still has a slight wobble to it. You have to look at those brackets and make sure that they're aligned as you look, you know, from the side of them. I had to switch the blades around. Sometimes if you can't find why it's a little off balance, what you do is just, you know, take 2 of the blades and just switch them. And that should take care of it. So when I take this fan down and redo it, I'm going to put a number on the back of the blades, a little small number, 1, 2, 3, and 4. That way it stays in that order when I go back with it. So here we go. Yep, it is completely balanced. Alright, now on to the next fan. Okay, just like the first one, I'm gonna go on to this one now. One bracket that is slightly out of line. So I'm going to take care of that. Actually, hang on. Why am I even spinning it by hand? I just turn it on like I did with the first one. You can see one of them is not exactly lined up. So, I'm going to do a little straightening and try it again. Okay, after straightening it a little bit, let's try it. Oh yeah. Very nice. Alright. Let's try the second fan with the new blades on. Still has a little slight wobble, so what I'm probably going to do is just switch to the blades like I did with that one in order to take care of that. Of course, if it makes it worse, I'll switch the blades back, go on the complete opposite side, and switch those two blades. And that should do it. Okay, just like the other one, I had to switch two of the blades around. So, here we go. Pretty good. Now to run them both on high. Alright, let's watch the spin down time for both of them. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put them both on low, and then I'm going to start them both on low. Alright, both are set to low speeds. I'm going to go ahead and turn them both on now. Of Plus the one in the back is still slightly off balance. So I'm going to have to work with that a little bit. But it's good enough for now. I also noticed that the one in the back stopped shorter than this one, so I'm going to look into the bearings and the shaft and the groove that brings it all up, make sure all that's cleared out. That will take a little longer for it to spin down. So I'll look into that also.